learning using image in Simfing Studio. We learn how to insert an image on canvas. We also learn how to scale it and how to rotate it. We also learn how to create a mask. So masking is a feature by which you can hide or reveal area of a layer, and basically the shapes used as a mask act like a window with the help of which you can see the object beneath it. Alternatively, it can be used as page to hide the object beneath it. Now we will learn how to create slideshow in Simfing. Remember, so here we insert image one by one. So first of all, if you want to insert an image, then use shortcut key Ctrl plus I. One by one we can insert an image. So you can see here our image inserted in on canvas, but by using navigator panel you can properly arrange it by using ducks. See here, once again, one by one, when we can create we can insert an image. So once again, now insert an image by using Ctrl plus I. You can see here when you insert an image, then you can see here our layer panels shows the layer of an image. So you can select it also. Arrange properly. Okay, then once again I insert an image with Ctrl plus I. Using layer, you can see a size of an image, so we can resize it by using ducks. I use navigator panel. Okay, then once again a last image we can insert it by using Ctrl plus I. So here you can see our image one by one. I insert an image here, so total there are 4 images here on canvas window, and you can see here there are 4 layers on canvas window. So here, so finally we here all images on the canvas. You can see here on layer window also, layer panels, there are 4 images here. So now press shift key and select all the images in the layers panel and go to parameters panel and change the blend method to straight for all the images you can see here. So select first image layer and hold shift key and choose last layer. So all layers selected here, and change the parameters blend method. See here, blend method, it's by default value composite. So select it and choose straight for all layers. choose straight for all layers parameters, blend method. After setting the blend method property, we now need to work with the amount property. But like blend method, the amount parameters cannot be set collectively for all the layer. We need to work with amount property for each layer individually. Here we need to convert the amount property to time swap. See, so one by one we here we can arrange for amount property. So select first layer and from parameters panel select amount parameters. So here amount properties convert into time swap. So select the topmost layer as shown, and in the parameters panel select the amount parameters and right click on it. So right clicking will open a context menu. Then choose convert and time swap. So when you click on time swap, then you can see 4 other sub parameters, that is by using arrow key, before, after, time and length. You can see sub parameter of amount property, before, after, time and length. So before, after, time and length parameters, this option specifies the visibility of the image, swapping it from before to after parameter using length and finishing the swap at the specified time. So set the parameter before to 1.0 and after to 0.0. So set parameter after by using single click and type directly 0.0 and press enter key. Now set time. So single click on it and set the time here for image. So here we have to decide how many the image how many seconds to for time you can see on the canvas window or on the screen. So in the textbook there are default time for 5 seconds. Here we apply for 3 seconds. So apply 3s and press enter key. So we set parameters for first layer. Now choose second layer from layer window. Now once again set the parameters for second layers. Choose amount parameters, right click on it, choose convert and select time swap. So once again click on triangle and then you can see there are 4 sub parameters, before, after, time and length for second layers. So set parameters for second layers. Here to single click on after, then type 0.0, press enter key. Now for second layer choose time for 6s and press enter key. Now once again choose third layer and select amount property, right click on it, choose convert and time swap, then click on little triangle. You can see before, after, time and length. Choose after and select 0.0, enter key, and then choose time, and now time set for 9s, press enter key. Now our last layer and choose once again amount, right click, convert and time swap. Once again choose after parameters 0.0 and time now for 12 seconds and press enter key. Here you can see our animation means our slideshow is ready. Here you do not use uh, time animate editing mode. So here our animation is ready, but see, before show a preview, uh, one thing, that is our time slider shows default 5 seconds and our animation is for 12 seconds. So here first set the times by using caret menu, use edit and choose properties. So select time and edit end times, so 12s, and click on apply and choose OK. Then you can see here preview, file and preview, see preview and choose select play. Then you can see here our preview shows our time slideshow one by one image from timeline window. You can see our animation is for 13 seconds or 12 seconds. Okay, so here we learned how to create a slideshow by using Synfig Studio. If you want to place a background in the slideshow, then encapsulate all the image layers. Place the background as the bottommost layer. The blend and amount parameters will be applied only in the encapsulate layer. We can also add text to the images and display the text during the slideshow. Now we will move on interactivity. Sometimes in animation you need to move according to the choice of user. Also the user might want to skip a particular portion of the animation and move further. So these actions used for interactivity in animation software are known as action script. Action script are used to add flexibility to the animation program. The term action script signifies the use of scripting language to add flexibility to the action performed during the animation. It helps the user to either play the animation on a particular action or moves as per his choice during the animation. So as of now, Synfig Studio does not support action script directly in the animation software, but we can use JavaScript. Remember, we can use JavaScript or Java to add interactivity to our animation. It may not be possible here to discuss in detail the use of JavaScript or Java to our animation, but let us discuss an example wherein we have used JavaScript to add interactivity to our animation. So here you can see in our folder there are various files. So first of all, describe static ball. Here I choose static ball. It is a Synfig Studios file. In this file, here I draw a single or simple circle in this file, and it is a SIFZ extension file, and after rendering we can get a PNG or GIF file. So here we have both file, SIFZ file, and after rendering we can see here that is a GIF file. Same way, same circle used in animated files. So here we define animation here to show a circle to move left to right here, and here we use here animation that is we can see here our animation is simple, left to right, and here you can see animated ball zip file. So we have total 4 files, that is static ball SIFZ file, and after rendering you can see static ball zip file. Same way, so animated ball which is a animated file, animation file, and it is a SIFZ extension file, Symfing file, and after rendering we can get here zip file. So here for interactivity we can see here a code, but before looking a code we can see a result. You can see here in browser window you can see simple circle, it is a static circle, and it is a movable circle, but its control with user. So user have control. So when your mouse pointer on the circle, then you can see it can move easily, and if you over the mouse, then of the mouse, then you can see from circle, then you can see it is now converted into static. Once again you can see here now it moved, and if you off the mouse, then you can see now it will convert into static. You can see here code, आपके बुक में भी ये कोड दिए हुए हैं. So it is a simple JavaScript. Here use on mouse over event and on mouse out event, right? So आप भी ये कर सकते हैं. जो सर्कल है उसका कंट्रोल हमारे पास है, उसको मूव करने का. हम चाहे तो उसको मूव कर सकते हैं या स्टैटिक रख सकते हैं. हमें अगर उसको मूव करना है तो माउस का जो पॉइंटर है उसके ऊपर ले जाना है, जो कि वो मूव करेगा. और अगर हमें उसको स्टैटिक रखना है तो माउस वहाँ से उसका पॉइंटर जो है, माउस का पॉइंटर वहाँ से हटा देना है. सो वापस ये स्टैटिक हो जाएगा. सो हियर see here interactivity. Now last portion of this chapter, portability of files. The animation files created using particular animation software can be converted into Adobe Flash files which have SWF extension for further manipulation. SWF Tools is an open source software tools suite which provides the conversion of various file formats into SWF files. SWF file is an Adobe Flash file format used for vector graphics animation. After converting the files into SWF format, they can be further manipulated or created using Adobe Flash animation software. So the tool includes programs for reading SWF files, combining them and creating them from other content like images, sound or video files. Table 5.1 shows some of the program used for conversion of files into SWF format. Here you can see zip to SWF, which is convert zip files into SWF files. PNG to SWF, which is converts PNG files into SWF files. JPG, PDF, waves, AVI, font, right? So it is converted into SWF files. So student, here in this chapter we learn how to insert picture and work with them. Pictures like any other object created in Symfing can be rotated, transform or scale. We also discussed to hide or reveal an object using the concept of masking. We can also create a slideshow of image by working with the blend method and time swap parameter. Adding interactivity to the animation can be provided by using JavaScript or Java.